Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video I want to help you fix your forehand by teaching you what's called the high, low, high technique. I've got the Topspin Pro here, incredible product. I am an affiliate. You can check out my affiliate link in the description below. This is an amazing product if you're a coach, a parent, or a player, and you're looking for at-home and on-court practice. So the high, low, high. Right, so the high, low, high just means when you take your racket back, we'll do the forehand first. I'll do a forehand, a two-hander, and a one-hander. The high, low, high means when the ball comes to your forehand, the very first thing you do is you take your racket high, that your racket's up here. And that means you're gonna get gravity-assisted racket speed as the racket drops. I don't want you taking the racket down low, because when your racket goes down low, then the racket has to stop to come back forward. If your racket goes high, it can then circle around and the speed builds on itself. So the first move is to take the racket up here. Now, once you're high, then you gotta go low. And low doesn't mean really close to the ground. Low means the proper amount below the ball in order to hit the shot that you're looking to hit. So let's say the contact point was up here. Well, I'm not gonna drop my racket down here when the ball is up here, right? So I'm gonna go high, low meaning relative to the contact point, and then back high again. But the idea of high, low, high on a more medium ball is you're gonna drop down below the ball. You'll notice my racket is closed, but then I wanna go back high again. So it's high, low, high. High, low, high. The goal though isn't to go low, high, but immediately high, because you don't have time if you're going low initially. You've gotta go high, low, high. See, the tennis court, even though it's 360 degrees around me, the tennis court is only 19.6 degrees wide. What I mean by that is on a singles court from the very center, corner to corner, that's 19.6 degrees. Again, 360 all the way around me, 19.6 degrees. So I need to use a swing that matches the court dimensions. If I'm swinging around my body like this, and I'm swinging like my racket is moving like a merry-go-round, well then I could hit the ball wide, I could hit the ball in, but I could also hit the ball wide. But a swing that goes high, low, high is moving more like a Ferris wheel. And really, no matter how big the Ferris wheel is, it will fit on a tennis court because it would just be high, low, high, right? So we want to use a swing that works with the court where we are playing on. So when the ball comes to your forehand, high, low, high. Tennis is a lifting game. We want to send that ball up. On the two-handed backhand, that's what I am. It's the exact same thing. You're going to turn and the racket head is going to be high. Now, not way up here. High is here, right? Then low, then high. High, low, high. And when you spin the ball on the Topspin Pro, you can actually see the ball spinning. So it gives you the visual, right? You can see and feel the spin with a horizontal axis. Horizontal axis, and I'm training myself how to use the high, low, high swing. One-hander, no different. High, low, high. High, low, high. The low is so I can swing up as I hit the ball. See, tennis is a lifting game. The net is pretty high. If you notice, if the net was a brick wall, in fact, I have like a goal in life is to have a teaching court where the net is just a brick wall. Because if the net's a brick wall, you'd never hit it. I think the reason people hit the net is because they can see through the net. If that was just a 3-foot high brick wall, I'd be looking, I couldn't even see the other side of the court. I would know that that was a barrier. And I'd know I have to go up and I have to lift the ball over the net. Could you imagine smacking the ball straight into the brick wall and it comes back to you? Because it would be a wall, right? And it doesn't stay at the net. It comes back to you and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to lift this ball. Tennis is a high, low, high game. Same thing on the backhand. High, low, high. See, if the ball goes up off your racket, it's going to go over the net. And the net is the most common mistake players make. Of all the places you can miss left, you can miss right, you can miss long, and you can miss in the net. Just chart them out, film yourself playing a set. and look to see where the most common miss is. You'll notice that hitting the net is your most common mistake because players don't respect gravity. Same thing on the one-hander. High, low, high. Turn high, drop low, turn high. Tennis is a high, low, high sport. Oh yeah, right on the baseline. High, low, high. The tennis court is 19.6 degrees wide. And from the corners, it's 19.1. It's even more narrow from the standpoint of corner of the singles court to the corner of the singles court back to the center. So you need to use a swing that matches the court shape. If you need to, go out and get a Topspin Pro. If you're looking for a gift for someone, this is the perfect tennis gift. This is going to give whoever you get this for, even yourself, a huge advantage over your opponents. Pick up a Topspin Pro, again, link in the description below. Use the high, low, high technique on your ground strokes, and there's no doubt you're gonna gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.